I have been asked the question about how to achieve more texture in felt. And there are many different ways, but I will just share two. So when you are Nuno felting, if you want to create texture such as the bubbly texture on the scarf that I'm wearing here, you need to work with a heavier quality silk and a light layer of fiber. And the heavier the silk, the weight of your silk, the more texture you will end up in your finished piece. You can also leave areas of the felt or of the silk, apologies, the silk with no fiber, and this will create different contrasting textures in your finished piece. If you are working and creating a bag or a sculptural vessel, something that has several layers of fiber to give it structure, then a really interesting way of adding texture to the surface of the felt is to include some very artificial fabric. Now, this might sound strange because why would you include artificial fabric in your felt, which is a nice natural craft using natural fiber? Well, sometimes you do want to create that extra texture. And I find that some of the novelty fabrics that you can find sold for different times of the year, Halloween, for example, if you can get a very stiff, shiny fabric, I'm not suggesting you buy this new, because please don't think I ever recommend people buy these sorts of things new. But if you go to a thrift store, rather than having that just go and be dumped in landfill, you can cut that fabric up and include it as surface decoration on your piece. And it will not felt as easily as the natural fabrics do. So you can end up with some very interesting effects on the surface of your felt. So those are just two tips if you would like to include a little bit more texture in the surface of your felt.